Hello Poppets, I hope you're well. If you're watching this video, probably not. You're probably tired, frustrated and angry, tossing and turning, not being able to get to sleep overnight. Hopefully I can help you, because over the years I've suffered terribly from insomnia. So I've got some remedies and some information that might be able to help you out. As we're going to sleep overnight, our cortisol levels have to drop, which is our stress hormone, which I've suffered terribly with over the years. And our melatonin rises. So we have to balance them out. So our melatonin is higher than our cortisol. But obviously, if we're getting stressed and we can't get to sleep, our cortisol starts to rise again. So we have to try and bring it down and bring our melatonin back up. So there's a few things here that I can try and help you out with, because there's nothing worse than not being able to sleep overnight and then waking up agitated with a few hours that you have got the next morning. So I've got an array of things. This is not a product placement. This is just generally things that I've got to use over the years. So hopefully these will help. Right, first off, we have got some relaxing clipper tea. See that there? Nighttime tea. And this has got chamomile, lemon balm and lavender, but it tastes like oranges, which is really nice. I usually have a cup of that to take it to bed with me, and then I'll stay up and probably play my game or doom scroll, which you shouldn't be doing before you go to sleep. So this is one of the things that has helped me immensely to get me to sleep. One of my next products has been one of my best friends over the last couple of years, to be fair. I've started taking them probably about 2 or 3 years back, and I've really noticed a difference with my sleep. And you can get them online, and they're pretty cheap, to be fair, but they're absolutely worth their weight in gold. Amazing. And next thing is magnesium glycinate. They are absolutely wonderful. They do wonders for you. But you need magnesium glycinate. I'll put the details in a moment of why you need them, because there's different types of magnesium, but these ones are best for sleep. They help with your melatonin, and they help with relaxing your muscles as well before you go to sleep. So if you just pop a couple when you have your cup of tea, that's what I usually do, probably about 2 or 3 hours before bedtime. And yeah, they're absolutely invaluable, especially if you have problems with your cortisol or your muscles, and it can really help just to relax you and get you to sleep at night. Now, the next product, there's a couple of different variations of it that you can use. I've been using them for absolute years now, and they always just send me off to sleep with a nice scent around you as well. So the next thing I've got is some lavender essential oil. You can see that. So you've got lavender essential oils, and you just put a couple of drops next to your pillow, not on your pillow itself, because you don't want to get it in your eyes. You're not supposed to get this on your skin either, so just be careful when you are using it. Either put some next to your pillow or put some on a hanky, just by the side of your bed or something, just so you can smell it, but it's not going to harm you in any way. I will put the details of how to use it anyway. So you've got lavender essential oil, which is what you just generally put by you, or new things have been coming out over the last few years, from different places like Home Bargains and The Range and places like that. So you've got Pillow mist, lavender pillow mist. Oh, you've got lavender and sandalwood spray. And you've got the roll on as well, which you take it off and it's just a little roll on. There you go. And then you just put that on your little places, and they are safe for to put on your skin as well. So they're safe to put on your skin and rub all over you as much as you like. And this has just come out at the range. I've never seen it before. I think it's really cheap. I think it's something like £2.49, £3.49, and it's an actual Clipette lavender body oil. You can see it properly there, and you can put it all over you. It's absolutely safe just to put all over you. Gently on your skin, natural and easily absorbed. I'd just watch it on your clothes and stuff and your bed sheets, because you might not be able to wash it out. That's the only problem with that. But generally, the essential oil is beautiful. I absolutely love the smell of lavender. And there's a place, Cotswold Lavender, just up the road from us actually, and they do some beautiful, beautiful products. So you can have a look online and see what you can find on the lavender front, because it is just absolutely divine. Here's the details for you. Right, one of my favourites, and probably one of the ones that I can really count on when I need a good night's sleep. And one I've only found recently in the last few months or so, because I give up alcohol at the start of the year. So I've had a little bit of trouble dozing off, and I had a couple of nights when I first moved here in here where I'd just wake up in the middle of the night and I'd be really startled and scared, and I don't know, it's living in the country and not having any lights outside, but it was really scary at one point. But I found these, and touch wood, I have gone through the night, and I'm not going to curse myself now by saying this, but these are absolute magic. What I would say though is try not to take them consistently over a long period of time, because if you are having trouble with sleeping, I suppose you should go and see the doctor really and see whether there's any problems there on a long term basis. Most of these are a short term basis. I mean, some of the things like the magnesium is absolutely brilliant for you anyway, that will go long term. The teas, I would say, are safe as well. You just need to have a look and see what medications you are taking at the time. But these beauties are absolutely wonderful. Again, I think you can get these from Home Bargains if you're in the UK. So these are Calms Night tablets, and they have got valerian root. They are natural, they are wonderful. You take four, and between probably 30 or 40 minutes before you go to sleep. And I've got to say, fingers crossed that I don't jinx this, but these have been absolute magic for me. With a combination of everything else I've been taking, these are just wonderful. I can't fault them. So if you are in need of desperate sleep, I would 100% recommend these 10 out of 10. Here's the details. Right, the next product is something that I've been using for quite a few years actually. I've used it on and off, and not constantly, and just have a break between it every now and again. But these, over the years, have helped me give up smoking as well. When I've been in traffic and not been able to light up, this has been brilliant, just for a momentarily relief, like it is with the nicotine. Right, what we've got is back rescue remedy, and you've got the normal one, which is the daytime, or you've got the nighttime one, which is a little bit sweeter and a little bit better to take. So we've got, it's a little pipette that you take out, which put a couple of drops under your tongue, and within a couple of minutes you're feeling a lot more relaxed, believe me. So that's the, it's for comforting reassurance. It's made from flower remedies. So most of this stuff here is natural remedies. So it's nothing to do with like nasty toxic chemicals or anything like that. So this is Rescue Remedy. You've probably heard of it. It's a good old traditional remedy, probably from your nan and granddad back in the day. Show my age now, I. So you've got the normal one, and you've got the nighttime one as well. You can see that there. Yep. And I've got to say, I haven't faulted them. There was one day that I was having a really bad day, and I could have just picked up a glass of wine at the end of the day. But I've got to admit, I had a couple of drops of this under my tongue, a couple of deep breaths, and that night I still slept. I didn't have any issues. So this is lovely stuff. It's magical. It's good stuff to keep you calm and keep your nerves under control, because we all know what that's to like in today's society. Right, here's the details for you. Okay then, we're going back down the magnesium route again. I'd heard it online about this product, but I've only tried it recently myself, probably 4 or 5 times over the last couple of weeks. But I've got to say, with everything else that I've been trying, it has helped as well. This will help more of a direct than the other things that I've now got to show you. So this is magnesium. You can see it. Spray. So you can see it's sleep spray. It's lavender sleep spray. So we've gone down the lavender and magnesium route there. So it's a mixture of the two. And basically what you do, it's a bit slippy because I've been using it. As you can see, what you're supposed to do is spray it on the bottom of your feet, the soles of your feet. It says, apply liberally to your skin, massaging, ensure that you avoid eye contact, obviously. So you can put it basically anywhere on your body, but they do say on the soles of your feet is the most comforting and easiest way to get it into your bloodstream. But what I've found is if you put it on with castor oil, which we'll come to in a minute and I'll talk to you about. But this is very nice, it smells nice. Like I said, just be careful with it because get it on your clothes, maybe put it on your feet and then put some socks on while you're in bed if you like socks on in bed. So yeah, it's another product. I think those either B&M or Home Bargains that we bought this from, and it's cheaper in the shops than it is online. I think it's about £18 or £19 online. So it is actually cheaper in the shops for this one. But yeah, I've only just recently started using this. So yeah, it's good so far. I've used it a couple of times, but with everything else that I use as well, I think it just adds to it. But yeah, it seems good. Very good. So here's the details for it. Right then, so as I just mentioned, castor oil. It's all the rage at the minute. If you look up Barbara O'Neill, she's an absolutely amazing lady and she raves about castor oil and she will give you all the ins and outs of how it works. It's brilliant stuff. What you need is organic, cold pressed. You definitely need organic because there's different sorts out there. This comes in a plastic container, but as Barbara will say, it shouldn't come in a plastic container because it is that absorbent that it takes the plastic into the oil. So I buy a big bottle and I put it into glass bottles and then I use it over time. As you can see, I've just got a little bit left in that because I've put it into my glass bottles. So you need castor oil, cold compress. As you can see, this is from the soapery, and this is where I've bought it from a few times. Now you need to be careful with the castor oil because it can act as a toxin removal from the body. So just be careful when you use it for a couple of times that you're by the toilet. But what they say with this is, like I said, you can either put it on the bottom of your feet, the soles of your feet with the magnesium, or you can use it on its own and you get a dab of it and put it inside your not inside your belly button. Yeah, actually inside your belly button. It's completely safe unless you want to just try it on your skin before you do go the whole hog with it. You can do castor oil compresses and it cleanses out the liver and the kidneys and the stomach. It's absolutely amazing stuff. I'd never heard of it until probably 2 or 3 years ago. And again, it's like, yeah, I've got into it all and it does, it's good for wrinkles and yeah, it's amazing. So what I'll do is I'll do a massive list and just check out Barbara O'Neill. It's really worth your time. So here's the details. Right then, we're on to our last few supplements and then we'll give you some tips for actual sleep when you haven't got any of these. Right, so the next one will be berberine. And as you can see with that one, it has got a white word on it. So with this, it indirectly helps with sleep. So it won't be one of those that you take overnight and will help you sleep there and then. It works with the body during the day to lower different levels of the body. But what I was saying with this one, it's berberine. It helps with weight as well because it helps with your insulin resistance. So if you've got cortisol problems, you've more than likely got insulin resistance, which I will do a completely different video on that another time because it's a very interesting subject. So these little magic pills, I'm not saying that you're going to lose a stone overnight because it's not going to work like that, but they do help with your general health during the day and also it does aid with sleep during the night as well. So here's the details of that. Okay then to our last couple. And the next one is turmeric and black pepper. You have to have the turmeric with black pepper because the black pepper helps absorb the turmeric. And again, if you go to our lovely lady, Barbara O'Neill, she will explain everything there is to know about turmeric and all its wonderful health benefits. It is amazing in anti-inflammatory, antioxidants, I think it is. Don't quote me on that. But it helps with anti-inflammatory, definitely. And if you put it in your food, you can instead of having capsules, you can just put it in your food as well. But because it brings down your inflammation in your body, that also helps with cortisol, the insulin resistance, and it's a knock-on effect. So just for your general health, these are absolutely amazing as well. But I'll put all the details. But it's again, it's not. It's like the berberine. That's the thing with these three supplements I'm showing you now. They're more of a health aid through the day rather than an actual proper connection to sleep during the night. So it just helps your health during the day. So here's the details for turmeric. Right then, the last ones of our supplements, if I haven't already put you to sleep. Hopefully I have. Right then, so the next one we've got is lion's mane. Lion's mane mushroom, as you probably heard, it's been a raving online at the minute. Over the last couple of years, it's really been massive online, so you've probably come across it. I think Jeremy Clarkson was actually growing it on Diggly Swap Farm as well. So yeah, have a look at lion's mane mushrooms. Again, it's like the berberine and the turmeric. It helps brain fog and it helps just relax you during the day, like the other two do. So it's not going to be a directly thing to sleep, but if you do Google it, like we do with the others, it will say it does aid in sleep anyway. So there's another supplement. So here's the details. Right then. So you lay there at 3 o'clock in the morning thinking to yourself, this woman is waffling. There is nothing she's given me that is going to help me sleep right now. I will help you. There's a couple of things that I can help you with, and I don't know where to start really. There's a couple. So you've got a weighted blanket, which you probably haven't got in the house. Weighted blankets are absolutely amazing. They make you feel like you're being hugged, but also as well, they release oxytocin, I think it is. So if you haven't got a weighted blanket, just get some blankets, pillows, um, dressing gowns, anything you've got around the house, and put it on your bed and just put it over the top of you. I've noticed the last couple of nights I've been struggling to get to sleep, so I've got my dressing gown and put it over me, which is quite heavy. And then within like 20 minutes or so, I'm asleep. So just something that can, or a teddy bear as well. If you've got a teddy bear, or just a pillow, just something to hug, comfort you, make you feel that you're safe and comfortable. Here's the details. Right down to the last two things, and all you've got to do is click off this video and go to your search bar in YouTube and put in white noise for sleep. That's all you need to do. There's different types of noise. You can have white noise. I think there's green noise, brown noise, black noise. I know it's endless. I've done research on this as well. But some people can't sleep without a bit of noise in the background. Or there are different videos as well that you can do, like falling rain, or listen to being on an aeroplane, or what was the other one? Oh, a log fire crackling as well. So yeah, there's quite a few videos on YouTube if you have a look and just put it in the background. And some of them are black screen as well, so you can put your phone on the side and you don't have to have the screen lit up while you're still trying to get to sleep. So have a look at that. Here's the details of it. Right then, this one is really off the cuff, but I tell you something, it gets me to sleep basically every night now. And there's one guy in particular, Chris from Minnow Pond, tarot readings. I know. For I've listened to tarot readings for years and years. I used to actually do tarots myself. I've still got a couple of packs. And if you listen to them, there's some of them that are quite loud and there's some of them where they're shuffling the cards. That might be comforting to you. But listening to tarot readers, within 10 minutes you'll be asleep. Honest to God, it has helped me so much. I just do it instinctively now. I take my tablets, I have my tea, put my blanket over me, and then I put Chris from Minnow Pond Tarot on the side on my phone, and I fall asleep to him, and it's lovely. So just have a look and see whether you can find somebody or something. Not, it don't have to be tarot. It can be talking about drones. It can be talking about your favourite subject. It can be talking about cheese. Just find something that will literally put you to sleep. And I'm not saying that Chris puts me to sleep, because he doesn't. He's got a nice, soothing voice, so it's quite comforting. So, after all that, I really hope that you'll be able to sleep now. And just take little bits from this video that you want, have a mess about with the different things, and see how you feel, see how you sleep. I'm wishing you a very sound, lovely night's sleep from here until forever. Take care, my lovelies. God bless.